Let's get ready to brew.
Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Leonard, subprime hero.
And we are brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today, for jumping in and having some fun. But we have a couple of incredible guests that we're brewing with. So you know what you need to do, car guys and car gals. Tag a car guy and tag a car gal and share. Get
that out there,
Come
folks.
on.
Because we have two solutionaries,
Incredible.
two people who are traveling all over this country, sharing the great news of automotive, sharing great ideas, making things better, not just for the franchise dealers, not just for non-franchise dealers, but for you buy here, pay here
That's
dealers out there. We're excited because we're going to talk about the Super Forum coming.
It's coming.
November 9th
It's
to the
coming.
11th. Are you kidding me? This is going to be
Let's
amazing.
go.
It's in Austin, Texas. It's going to be live.
Austin, Texas.
That's right. Let's go. I'm excited about it. But we have two wonderful guests, two people I consider friends of mine, and people that I love what they're doing. They're always out there making a change. So let's talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that. We absolutely love the incredible people that we get to brew solutions with. But for people that are not only being innovative inside of the industry and making sure that they make headway for many, many of us that are trying to do better by our customers, trying to do better by our employees, but also ultimately try to transform the way that the business is done. These people are on the front lines making things happen and connecting people all across the country. We are honored, so very honored to have these incredible solutionaries brewing with us today, taking some time out of our day to bring some value to you. So don't sleep on it, y'all. No snoozing. We are only brewing. Keep sharing this around, but we want to go ahead and get the doors wide open, and we're going to go ahead and open it up for ladies first.
Always ladies first.
Car guys, car gals, help us to make welcome somebody who is not a stranger to the Car Guy Cafe by no means. She's actually a strong supporter of the show, and we are so excited to have her back on here. No further ado, everybody, the one, the only Lyamen Savy. That's right. Welcome to the party, Lyamen.
What's going on, my friend? How are you?
Hey guys, doing
What's
great.
happening?
In this
welcome
cold Seattle. Cannot wait to be in Austin in 2 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're
it's
excited
going
to
to be
see
a
you
little
there.
warmer.
Can't wait to hear you speak. And we're going to talk about that here soon, what you're going to be doing down there, when you're going to be there, all the great activities. Man, I'm pumped up to have you there. 321 Ignition is an amazing company. If you guys haven't checked it out, so this is the CEO and the founder of the company doing amazing things, spreading the news. If you have been to any of the events, you've definitely heard of this company. You've definitely seen what they're doing. So I'm excited to have you here to talk about what you're going to be doing. But we do have one other guest. One other amazing guy. Somebody out there that's changing the way that NIADA looks, the way that they feel. I love watching him speak. He's an amazing guy.
He is a great
He's so much fun to hear talk. We have
the one, the only Bill Elizondo.
That's right.
Welcome. Cheer him on.
Morning.
Let's
Good
go.
morning.
Let's
All
go. All right.
I guess good afternoon for you guys.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, we're out
afternoon.
here in New Jersey right now visiting one of our dealer partners, and we're excited to have you both on the show. I'm glad that you both made it. Let's get ready to talk about the NIADAs, the Buy Here, Pay Here Super Forum. Pumped up about it. Each one of y'all are going to be there. Each one of y'all bring value to this event, too. You're not just going to be hanging out. You're going to be sharing and educating people, and I'm excited to hear about that. So let's get right into it. First day of it, it's the 9th, right? I know that you both are going to be there. I can't wait to hear y'all speak. So let's go with Lyamen first. Lyamen, I know you're going to be speaking there, Miss Keynote, right? Right,
Yes,
just doing some
I
amazing
am.
things. You're amazing. We love to hear you speak. Tell everybody what you're going to be doing at the event.
So this time I'm actually going to be speaking about something very different that I haven't talked about before, but it's something I'm extremely passionate about, which is data. You know, I always say what gets measured gets managed, or what gets measured gets improved. And the challenge, I think, you know, what I've experienced, I've been now in automotive for 4 years. You know, I've been doing marketing for almost 20 years. And, you know, I've always worked at companies like Microsoft and Capital One, you know, Zillows of the world. And, you know, data is the most important thing, especially in digital marketing. The best thing about digital marketing is that everything is measurable. But how do dealerships actually, you know, measure? There's what I've experienced in the last 4 years is we work with so many dealerships. And what I've experienced is dealerships, a lot of times they get reports from agencies that just, you know, the reports they're giving them is just fluff. It's just, you know, vanity metrics, like, you know, clicks and impressions. I'm like, who cares about clicks and impressions? It's all about how many leads, how many sales, what was the gross profit? Ultimately, you know, bottom line, how do you grow the business? And so in this session, actually, this is the first time I'm going to talk about this, is how to build marketing dashboards. What metrics are important? How to keep your vendors accountable. You know, the great thing about digital marketing is that everything is measurable. The bad thing about it is it's pretty complicated. So I'm going to be, you know, drilling it down to the most core fundamental metrics, which is 5 metrics. How do you create dashboard? And the best part about creating dashboards, you know, is like when you have data, it's reactive versus if you have a dashboard, you can actually predict the future. You can actually see when, you know, your planes are about to collide. And so in this session, we're actually going to talk about data. So I'm so pumped about it.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. And it is so true that it is the measurables that we have to focus on, right? That if we can measure it, we can manage it, then it can get better. It will get improved. There's so many wise people that would say you focus on those numbers, things will tend to get better. What you put your eyes to is actually going to find some growth. And we're thankful that you're doing that, but you're always heating up that stage. You're always dropping some incredible info. Can't wait to hear more about this, because it is not all data is created equal, everybody. It is very, very important that you do have the right data in order to put your marketing plan together. And about that, we have great people up on that stage, just like Bill, just like you, Lyamen, that are trying to make sure that we are making a difference. Bill, tell us, how excited are you for this event? Why do we really got Lyamen involved? Because she's always bringing some value. We know that. But how excited are you for what she's actually bringing this time and for what this entire Super Forum is going to have this year?
Oh, we're excited to have Lyamen up on the stage and what she's going to be offering to us. I think at the end of the day, you know, anybody and everybody's into marketing, trying to figure out, you know, different ways for them to be able to, you know, gather that customer, have that individual come to their dealership, come to their business, come to their operation, you know, whether it's through mobile or anywhere else at that point in time. But, you know, I know she's big on the mobile first, which is wonderful, because at the end of the day, you know, what does everybody use? Everybody uses this thing, right? You know, I mean, they're all over that. So, you know, the amount of insight and information that she's going to be able to bring to the table, and just the fact that we get her to be able to speak at this Super Forum was fantastic. We're so thankful for having Lyamen and the others that are going to be up on stage with her, that are going to come in and speak to us at that point in time, because, you know, those are the ones that are going to be and bring the most value to all of us, you know, that we need. And as dealers, and I'm not a direct dealer, but I deal with a lot of them in my 20 groups and everything else. As dealers, you know, one of the biggest things that they are always looking for is, how can I get more people to my dealership, and what's the marketing that I should be using, how and what kind of expenses and so on. So I'm looking forward to being able to gather some of that information from her at that point in time, because, you know, it's going to be great.
Absolutely. It truly is, you know, and on the stage, she's going to be teamed up with some amazing people, from Alex Mellon to Kendra Brown. And I can't wait to hear what you all have to bring, because it is the digital marketing workshop. And man, they're going to talk about understanding the fundamentals, implement best practices, build your strategy, and so much more. I'm excited. They're going to be bringing so much fire, because each one of those names not only do they have a name, but they also have something to back up that name. They all bring value. They all bring knowledge. And I love that you're talking about data, Lyamen, because data is important. A lot of people forget about that. They just want to go by the way it feels. Well, there is a level to that, but if you throw the data with the way it feels, you can really grow exponentially. It's not just a little bit of growth, but a lot of growth, and know how you're doing it and why you're doing it. That's why data is so important. And what you do with everything that you've done in business is that you use data, even though it's not, you say it's something new you're talking about. You've always used data. You've used data on how websites should be built, how customers actually want to be able to click buttons. You use all that to be able to build what you've built today, that mobile first feeling that you have with your websites. And it's important. And like, I love what you said, Bill, because yes, everybody is jumping on this thing, right? Everybody's using.
If you're watching us, you're probably watching us on your phone.
They might.
That's right. Exactly. Normally I would be, except that I was going to be on camera today because you know what? I love to listen to you guys, and just, you know, sometimes I just put the AirPods in. I might not even watch you, but I just listen to what you guys have to say. It's always exciting.
Man, thank you.
I appreciate that.
That means a bunch. That means so much. But really, it's you all. We are here to highlight you all, because you all always have something to say. And by all means, the microphone for these car guys is always for those incredible car guys and car gals out there that are making a difference. The thing is that so much is transforming in the industry, so much, in so many different levels, from the OEM side of things to even the buy here, pay here, the interaction with the customer. What is it that's building up? What do you feel building up right now as far as the expectation in the market? And for those dealers that are truly out looking for solutions, right? What do you feel is out there? What is the tone like right now for those that are coming to this event, for those that are getting ready? What does it feel like with dealers as you're talking to them now, as they're finding solutions? I guess I'll kick that over to Lyamen for now.
Well, what I'm seeing, the most frequently asked questions I get, because, you know, we power dealership websites. And so when we talk to dealerships, number one question they ask me is, Lyamen, how do I increase my sales? And of course, you know, there's so many ways to slice and dice the answer to that. Or I sit actually on the board of one buy here, pay here dealership. And so they're actually growing really, really fast. They're on track to sell 80 cars this month. They're doing exceptionally well. They're going to have a huge event coming up October 31st. That they're going to have TV stations, radio stations at their dealership. So they're doing amazing. And, you know, when I was talking to the dealer owner, and from the beginning, I think I just started working with him like almost a year ago now, I want to say, maybe less than that. And he came to me, he was like, Lyamen, how do I get to 150 car sales per month? I'm like, great question. So let's, you know, dive deeper. And that's the most common questions, you know, a lot of times dealerships. So for example, he actually introduced me to, he was interviewing new agencies. He brings me to those meetings, and the meetings that I've experienced the dealerships are going through is just kind of insane to me. So here's what happened. So he's interviewing this one agency. This agency gets on a call with him. It's an hour and a half long call, which is a very long phone call. And they're going over all the possible things that he could do with his marketing. And they're basically sharing with him a PowerPoint that says he could be doing display advertising, he could be doing Google ads, Facebook ads, OTT, radio ads, email marketing. I'm like, great. So they just threw everything at you, you know, like, you know, threw up on you. But how should you spend your marketing? What's actually going to help you get to 150 car sales per month? Because that's his goal. He wants to get to 150 car sales per month. And so, you know, what I'm noticing, what I'm experiencing is that those marketing agencies, they're just tell dealerships, here's all the things you could do, but they're not actually explaining to them, well, how are you going to measure and how all those channels actually impact each other? And how are you going to hold those agencies accountable? You know, what are the KPIs and metrics you should look for? And so that's what I'm really, really excited about in this Buy Here, Pay Here conference that I've never done this before. I haven't seen anybody do this before. So when Janet from NIADA reached out to me and she's like, Lyamen, you know, what do you think is the biggest problem dealerships have? I'm like, they have no idea how to increase their sales using marketing. They're really good at, you know, sales. They know exactly what to do with how many salespeople to hire, you know, how to train them. They're really good about inventory. But marketing, you know, that's the number one question is, what kind of marketing should I be doing? How much should I be spending? What kind of marketing budget do I need to get to 150 car sales per month? And so in this workshop, I'm actually going to dive deeper into like, okay, how do you measure SEO? Not how to do SEO, because that's what agencies are for. You know, dealerships are not going to have the time to go figure out how to do SEO, but how do you measure SEO? And here's an example. One dealership actually once forwards me an email from his SEO agency who took a screenshot and said, hey, look, you're now ranking for keywords Ford F-150 Seattle lineup. You're showing up as #1 in search results. The dealer forwards me an email and he's like, Lyamen, what do you think? Is that good? Well, I'm like, it's good you're showing up #1 for those keywords. But here's but, what's the search volume for those keywords? So then I went and I looked it up, and the search volume for those keywords was 0. So it's like, okay, well, did the SEO agency not know this? Like, why are they celebrating that he's showing up for a Ford F-150 Seattle lineup if nobody's searching for it? And so I'm constantly seeing, whether dealerships are being taken advantage of, or where they're not even sure how to measure. Is their agency doing well? Is their agency not doing well? And so in this workshop, I'm not even going to talk about the websites, which is what we actually do. I'm going to talk about how do you actually, manage your media? How do you actually, manage your marketing dashboard? What is a marketing dashboard? What KPIs are important? My background is, when I worked at Microsoft, I was in charge of a $35 million marketing budget for Office 365, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. And my job was to actually manage paid media. And managing paid media, as you guys could imagine, it's old data, so I had a huge analytics department, huge media buying department, SEO teams, and then of course the creative teams. And so it's all about the data. And so that's what I'm really, really excited is not to go into nitty gritties with dealerships, how to manage their SEO, because who cares? Agency could do that. But it's how do you actually measure if your SEO, if your Facebook ads, your Google ads are performing well? How to spend your marketing budget? If you only have $5,000, how should you spend that $5,000? Well, what if you have, $15,000? How should you spend your $15,000? It's very different depending on your marketing budget. And so we're going to actually discuss this in this forum. So I'm super excited about it.
And it's very, very exciting because we're at a time where car gals, right, are able to find themselves mastering marketing, especially when they get together with people like you and many others. The thing is they just haven't known. They haven't had it readily available to them at the level that it is now. And now it's filled my cup up. Show me how to market. Show me how to do this. And it's awesome that you're opening up a newer conversation from, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a new conversation. It's just a new conversation that we're hearing from your vantage point that you're probably having more at the table, maybe in a Zoom meeting, and just having some of that conversation that for most of us car guys and car gals used to jump up over our head. But these are measurables, like you said earlier. These are things we can actually look at and see what turns to car deal. Inside of the dealership, where we want to focus on the activities that lead to car deal. Same thing inside of your marketing message. What is actually leading to car deal? What's building our brand, but what's also making sure that we turn the people that are looking for something on Google. That's great if we're showing up, but it really doesn't matter if we don't turn that into a lead. And if we don't turn that lead into something that converts on the lot, it doesn't matter what's happening on our Google ability if it doesn't turn into actual.
Or who cares if you're showing up in Google search results, but nobody's searching for those keywords?
Exactly. Yeah. What does that matter?
That's why it's all about the data. And that's why it's exciting to hear you speak about it. Folks, I want you guys to really pay attention. She's not going there to pitch anything.
No.
She's going there to give you
information
to be able to grow things. And I'm going to tell you, it's a beautiful thing. This whole event is not a pitch fest. This event is about helping dealers get better than they were yesterday, helping them find ways to market themselves, helping them find ways to sell more cars. Bottom line, that's what we're doing. And I'm excited to hear you talk about that stuff. Lyamen, you're going to bring fire. I already know it. I've watched you so many times on stage. I've got to introduce you on stage. And I know how amazing that you bring whenever you talk about when you're something passionate, you bring fire with it. And that's something I love about Lyamen. And that's also something that I really love about you, Bill.
Yes.
So let's kick that question over to you, Bill. What do you think that dealers that are coming are going to get the most? What's the biggest thing that you think they're going to come and get from you guys out there?
Well, I think the biggest thing that they're going to get is they're going to get a lot from Ben Goodman and myself are going to be giving a presentation on sales, collections, and recon.
Wow.
You talk about the three biggest things, and they're going to actually have items they're going to be able to take back with lists and best practices that they can take back and be able to utilize these things at their dealership immediately. But even better than that, finish off with as you guys have called it, and I've loved that media that you guys are putting out there, finish off a strong 2022, but let's get ready for, a fantastic 2023. Let's be prepared for all that. So they're going to have, we're going to be a little bit in competition with Lyamen and Kendra and Alex up on stage, and even Adam from ComplyNet. But at the end of the day, we're hoping that you're going to bring more than one person, because you know what, the information that we're going to be able to come out and give to you just as much as anything else. None of this is selling. We're a nonprofit organization. NIADA doesn't sell. We offer education. We offer information. We offer insight. We give you what you need to be successful. At the end of the day, that's the biggest and most important things. But listen, I've got some panels that I'm going to be on, but just listen to some of the names of people that are going to be out there at this event. Scott Allen, our current president of NIADA. Gordon Tormaholen, our future president of NIADA. Tommy Brandis, well-known name in the buy here, pay here industry. Kendra Brown is going to be there. Tony Caldwell, Ben Clifford, Daryl Jackson, Chad Randash, Joe Powell, Carolyn DeMoya. She's the CEO of a large finance company. And, at the end of the day, those are who the people we want to at least know a little bit more about, because they've got a captive that also has out there. April Hansen, Jennifer Harlow, Jonathan Hodeguay, Jeff Watson. I hope I didn't and Travis Howard. I hope I didn't leave anybody off. But I made sure that I tried. Listen to those names. These are the industry leaders. So when you ask me who they're going to hear from, they might hear from myself. They might hear from Lyamen. But at the end of the day, they're going to hear from dealers talking to dealers, peer to peer. It's the best and most important thing that anybody ever gets, is that peer-to-peer insight and information. And sometimes it might not even be in the classroom. Guess where you learn the most? When you're actually sitting down and you're enjoying maybe a beverage, an adult beverage that you might want to have with somebody, and they will talk with you at that point in time. Lunch, doesn't matter, passing them in the hallway. Every person that's going to be there at this event is going to be excited to be able to sit down, talk with you, give you insight, because at the end of the day, they're there just to educate people, and that's what we brought them on in the forum for, so they can speak to everybody and everybody can speak to them.
Woo! Awesome. I love that. Absolutely love that. And like he just said, there's something for everyone there.
Everyone.
So if you're in this industry and you're in buy here, pay here, and you're trying to just grow, even if it's just 1% more, you're just finding that room for improvement, this is the place to be. The place to be. It's designed
absolutely
just for you.
Yeah, no, this is everything about buy here, pay here. This took place, and this is taking place in, what we've had in the past, the old NABD. And we're also, I forgot to even talk about the finance fair. Holy cow.
Come on.
We've got a finance fair so that I'm going to take
Come on, bring it, tell it out.
At the end of the day, we're going to have people that are going to help you find or give you opportunities to have financing available for your dealership. I've said, and multiple times in the last year and a half, with everything that's going on, one of the biggest things that I've always told people is, I said, you need to get your financing in place. You need to have relationships with somebody. Even if at the end of the day, you don't use any of these people, nobody, but you have a relationship with them that you can reach out to them and you can ask them for something. That's going to be by far one of the best things that you're going to do going into 2023. We're coming into that perfect time of year, a perfect time where, this is, the same thing that happened in 2009 and 2010, buy here, pay here. I see it. I think a lot of other people have seen the exact same thing. It's going to blow up. It's going to be an opportunity for everybody to be able to do a lot more business, because, we don't always use credit as the one factor that we utilize to be able to finance somebody. We use inside information and a relationship that we build with these people that makes us different from any bank or finance company, because at the end of the day, it's us who are financing these individuals that are going to be out there driving and going around and spreading our name to everybody else, because they know how good we did business with them. So there you go.
Wow, that's a whole lot to drop inside of that mic, and we appreciate it, Bill. By all means, keep pouring it out.
Welcome.
But this is exactly what we're wanting. is for those that are really trying to go to the next level, integrating your financing with new finance opportunities, right? To maintain versatility. If there's anything that the past few years have taught us, it's that we have to be more than one dimensional, right? We have to think outside of the box and think in mobile standings, think of what the actual experience is for the customer, no longer just being commodities brokers, but relationship builders, especially in the buy here, pay here world, where we like to transform the thinking of a salesperson's job titling, is we like to call them account managers, because that is, you're doing more account management than you're doing of selling of a product. You're taking care of that account, that which is worth a certain amount to the dealership. And of course, the relationship between the person who's keeping that account, the sales pro, right? There's so much more than doing the selling, than doing the closing. There's so much in the relationship side of building, which is also what's great about coming to an NIADA event, which is so near to my heart. You all have received us so well. We're always encouraged by everybody that we get around inside of the incredible organization, the vendors, the dealers, everybody included. And what we are excited about inside of Awesome Austin, is that, well, we're going to be close to our friend Alex Flores, who hopefully he's in town when we get the chance to come through. But he said something this morning, which, you know, you touch kind of base on it a bit, but that it's not going to be a pitch fest. You're not going to leave there feeling pitch smacked, right? You're not going to feel like you actually got just beat around with a whole lot of extras that you don't need, but you can leave there empowered. You can leave there encouraged to go actually make something happen. And with these two incredible individuals right here, right? Lyamen up over here, Bill up over here. They are bringing their best to the table. So we encourage you all, come participate. We're also going to help incentivize you a little bit. We're probably going to get somebody a free ticket if you're paying attention. So keep sharing this around.
So right now, if you have not bought your ticket, we're going to give away. We have one left to give away. We gave one away last week, and we're going to give away another one during the show. And be paying attention. We're going to have you. Is it going to be a question?
Yes, we're going to throw this.
We're going to throw a question, and I want you guys to see right here. Free pass to the first to email the answer to info@carguycoffee.com. If you answer this question, and it will be timelined, we'll see who hit it first. You're going to get a free pass to here. All you got to do is get yourself there, but you get to get in. It's a $600 ticket that you get for free for just answering the question. And then you get to come and get thousands, if not, it could end up being hundreds of thousands of dollars to help your business grow. If you really think about the information that you get, it can make all the difference. So pay attention. Share this if you know somebody who needs this. So what's the question?
Get this shared out there. So we did an episode before. We were talking about different people considering themselves lucky, not lucky. And we did an episode called Perfect Luck. And in that episode, we discussed that there is a way to align perfect luck. You are able to put the work in, put the elements in place to all of a sudden to the rest of the world, you look lucky. So do yourself a favor and tell us by going to info@carguycoffee.com. Tell us, what episode was it that we discussed perfect luck? What episode number for the Car Guy Coffee podcast was the subject perfect luck? You answer that question at info@carguycoffee.com, and guess what? You got yourself a free ticket to the Buy Here, Pay Here Super Forum in awesome Austin, Texas, from the 9th to the 11th. So we want to give it away. We already gave one free one away, so we're excited about our friend Tom Keslow, who got the right answer to the question that we asked, and it was all about the subject line of what is going on at the actual forum. So pay attention. But for this question, what episode number was it where we discussed perfect luck?
All right. And I'm also going to throw in a little extra to that. Not to the question, but shot. Not only will you get a free pass to it, but I'll make sure you get swagged up with some Car Guy Coffee and Solutionary gear. We'll make sure you get set up so when you're there, you're walking around looking fly.
That's right.
Feeling good in that Solutionary swag, right? So I'm excited. Folks, once again, what episode number was perfect luck? I'm going to tell you, and I'll give you a hint. It was in the first 25. And we have hundreds of episodes. It was in the first 25, so you don't have to look too hard. So go look for that. Find it. There's all kinds of places to look for it because we're everywhere. So go check it out. I'm excited. Can't wait to see who answers that. First one to answer it at info@carguycoffee.com. They get that. But I want to go to Lyamen before we get out of here, and then Bill one more time. You know, Lyamen, I'm excited to see you there. I really consider you like a sister, like one of my closest friends. You know, we've really built some relationship over the last year. So I'm excited to see you there. For you, What are you most excited about going there to do?
I feel like whenever I go to these conferences, I'm meeting my friends, and where I genuinely want them all to succeed. And so I'm really excited to actually do this workshop, because it's not just me pitching. It's actually going to be hands-on. I'm creating a dashboard, Excel spreadsheet dashboard, that the dealerships could go and take it to their store and actually implement it and use it. I'm creating videos to go with that dashboard, to how to use shortcuts and how to use formulas. So I'm just super excited that I'm actually helping my friends, to grow and be successful.
Absolutely. Because, the more we give, the more we're going to get in this life. And you give a lot, and we appreciate it. You've given so much to this industry since you've been in it. And it's a short amount of time compared to a lot, compared to what you've been in whatever you're doing, right? I know with the technology that you've been working for other companies, you bring such a great perspective to automotive. So thank you. So yeah, I can't wait to see you there too. And she's right. It's going to help a lot of friends. So do check out her session. Listen, her and Bill, they are going to be doing it at the same time. I'm just telling you guys this right now, but that doesn't mean you can't go to the other. Go get some information, go to the other. If you're looking for something, go get it. I guarantee you'll find some knowledge from Lyamen and her friends. And of course, Bill and Doug, they kill it, man. I love you guys. So Bill, your turn, my friend. What are you most excited about this for?
I'm going to tell you that my biggest thing is I can't wait to get out there, and very similar to Lyamen, go see all my friends, but see all these dealers that are thirsty for knowledge and ready just to learn and get educated. At the end of the day, our biggest thing that each and every one of us is going to offer, whether it's Lyamen or it's Kendra or it's Alex or again, Adam, they're on the same day, or any of the other individuals that I even mentioned and said that we're going to be there. We're all going to be able to get together, and if there's even a way that we're able to take a full big picture with all of us together in one room, holy cow! Would that just not just blow up the internet? I think our biggest thing that every time that I go to these, it's so many people coming up and saying, I didn't know that, I didn't understand that. I had someone on a virtual call that I just did, not too long ago. And he said, I learned more today than I had in the last 12 years I've been doing this business. And, it's not anything about what I did, but it's a matter of, the education that you can offer to somebody that they might not know what they don't know. So, that's the biggest thing. And I find that too often. And you know what? I'm all about teaching, training, coaching, education, whatever it can be, however it can be, moderating, I'm in. I love this business, been in it for over 30 years. There's not anything that I don't like. And I will tell you that, I was hoping to kind of win some of that, maybe not the free ticket, but just the swag. That coffee you guys offer is off the hook. I love that stuff. So, I'm looking forward to hopefully maybe winning a free bag or even paying for one if I have to. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the people that are going to be there, the education that you're going to get out of this. This is the first time that it's going to be such a powerful group. Every vendor, all the other speakers that are, they're going to be out there. Amazing. These are the industry leaders. These are the people that everybody looks to, talks to, wants to talk to and discuss, because you see them on all the different forums, whether it's on your forum or the Facebook forums that are out there, whatever it is. These are the individuals that you want to, and you can meet in person and shake their hand and say, hey, you know what? I've been your friend for a year or two. I've never met you in person, but it's great to meet you. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Woo! That's so true. I got to tell you, I do know a lot of people who, once they started seeing the lineup of speakers, the people and the dealers that are showing up, they all started signing up for this event. They're like, I'm going to be there. I got to be there. I got to find a way to be there. And I'm excited because there's going to be even more amazing people than are just on the list on the website. So many others. Lou and I are going to be there. We're going to be interviewing people. So look for us in the hallway. So as you guys are walking around, you're going to see us outside where we're just going to be pulling people.
Have your high fives ready.
Yeah, be ready for that. We're going to have stuff going on. We're going to be bringing energy, interviewing amazing people. Tomorrow, I just want to throw this out there to you all out there. Tomorrow we're going to be interviewing two of our dealers that are going to be there. We got a 2015 National Quality Dealer of the Year, Darla Buher. She's going to be on the show tomorrow. I'm excited. I love her. I got to meet her at CIADA, and I've known her now for a little over a year, and she's a phenomenal woman. We get to actually go to her store and do some work with them. And then we got, and I know Lyamen knows this guy.
The Huckabee.
Huckabee, right? I love some Brent. Got him coming on the show. I love him. He's a family guy. He loves his daughter.
He's hilarious.
I just love being around this guy. He's just a phenomenal dealer. And if you hear his story about how he went from being a service tech to being the owner of a store all at the same place in a short amount of time, folks. I can't wait to talk about that tomorrow and talk about his buy here, pay here story and why this event's a big deal to him, why he comes to these every year, because it does nothing but help you grow. So I'm telling you all, be there, because there's going to be amazing dealers. There's going to be amazing vendors, but the education, top notch.
Yes,
top notch.
Totally top notch. Just like Car Guy Coffee. And Bill, just so that you know, because you're a high quality car guy, you are genetically predisposed to loving Car Guy Coffee, just like the rest of you car guys and car gals out there. It just happens to hit the taste buds right. But also, let's talk about getting it right real quick, because we got a winner. We got a winner already for the free pass.
That was quick.
So thankful that she answered it. It is episode number 7. Lucky number 7, baby. It is episode number 7, which was Perfect Love. And that went to the one, the only Rosario Esperanza.
Oh,
congratulations. You won.
You got the free pass.
Let's get her name typed in there real quick. Congratulations. She's definitely going to get swagged out.
I'm pumped up to be able to share that with you. Man, that was really quick. That was much quicker than the first one. So, yes, shout out to you. Way to go. Way to find that answer. Pumped up.
Is she there? Is that her right there? Is that you? If that's you, throw us some thumbs up. Great job.
What we're going to do is we're going to not only am I going to give you, I'm going to throw in one more bonus for you. All right. Wow. I'm going to interview you while you're there. So I want you to know, as soon as we get there, you got to come see us. We're going to hand you over that swag, and I'm going to throw a little quick interview in with you. So be ready. Get that interview face going, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's her. Welcome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Cheer her on, guys.
Let's go.
Cheer her on, man. Great job.
We officially have 2 people. We have Tom and Rosario both going to the show. I can't wait to see you all there. It's going to be live. It's going to be off the chain. Let's grow together.
Can't wait.
Any last words between you two?
Lyamen?
Good to see you guys.
I can't wait to see you too.
We can't wait to see you.
Folks, I want to throw this out there. I know Lyman's got her little podcast coming out too. I shouldn't say little. It's going to be exciting. Be looking out for it. I'm not trying to spill too many beans, but people should know. People want to know.
Beans.
I know.
Yes, he's a bean spilling machine. That's
but
just how it's
happening.
But it's awesome.
Be ready for it, because you already know that she's going to have great guests and she's going to bring great information for the whole universe to be able to learn from. So I can't wait for that to come out.
So you heard about it here first, folks.
You heard it here first right now.
That's right.
That's awesome.
But we'll have her back on the show to talk about that when that goes down. But I can't wait to see you there, Bill. Anything you have to say?
You know what? The excitement has been building for a while. You know, we at the NIADA, we are all extremely excited about everybody coming to this show. You can't say enough about it. You know, just again, the people that are going to be there, the excitement of just being in Austin, Texas, and, you know, having things like this and being able to speak about it. You know, I just get, I get goosebumps going, thinking about it, and thinking about all the exciting things that are going to happen and the people that are going to learn so much and take back some fantastic information. It's just going to be amazing. Absolutely. And I can't wait to listen to Lyman's show as well. Now that she's going to have one, that's fantastic.
See, you already got somebody to watch.
2 Insta fans over 3 Insta fans sitting right here. So there's going to be plenty other ones out there. But folks, like I said, I like to spill a little bit of beans. I always do that. But I'm not going to get too much. Not even going to tell you what it's about. Just telling you that she's going to be the star of it. So let's go.
So when she's on our show, we'll tell you all.
We'll tell you all about it on the show. So be looking for that show. All right.
That's right.
All right, y'all.
Awesome. It's been
what
fun.
A great show, man.
So
Thank you both so much for spending time with us today. NIADA, I can't wait to see you all there. Be ready for them. Amazing people. These two right there, right? I can't wait to have them on there. Maybe we get a chance to interview them while we're there. We're pumped up. We'll see you guys soon. Lou, you got any last words?
Well, I just want to make sure that you remember to drop some F-bombs anywhere it is that you go. We want to make sure that we keep encouraging everybody to forgive, focus, and fly. So live here on the screen, let's go ahead and get this going. Let's forgive, focus, and fly so that we can keep growing and get this show on the road. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, everybody. But let's get this rocking. On 3, everybody.
Come on now.
1, 2, 3. Forgive. Focus. fly, and keep growing. Keep growing. We have had so much fun with all you solutionaries out there. Thank you so much for brewing with us. I am Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy.
And I'm Fred Lenard, Subprime Hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast with the one, the only Lyamen Savy, and the one and the only Bill Elizondo. So thankful for you all. Keep brewing solutions, everybody. We'll be back. Wave to them, everybody. Thank you for being here. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
See you in awesome Austin.